Hi everyone, I am starting this video by introducing my favorite teacher of many, Mr. Amil Hassan sir from Bihar. He is the polity faculty at Vision IAS Delhi for the past few years. Also takes the monthly current affair magazine classes. So talking about the teacher, sir clears the doubt of each and every student, which is a very plus point compared to all other teachers at Vision IAS. Sir takes the doubt of each and every student, I could say. Explains the classes in Hindi as well as English. And sir teaches with the help of Constitution of India. Sir has got a good humor and utmost care is taken while going through each and every topic. I am showing you a small clip of the teacher's class during our class session.
Happen, how conviction shall happen, how sentencing will be pronounced, whether defense will speak first or prosecution will speak first. All these things are given in CRPC. CRPC क्या कहता है? कोर्ट के अंदर जो चलेगा उस प्रोसेस को कहता है, और IPC क्या कहता है? What is the definition of that offense and what is the quantum of punishment? So, and what is CPC? Civil Procedure Code. In civil cases, what is the procedure to be followed in the court? So this is CPC, this is CRPC, and there is IPC, and they are there even before. The IPC was in 1860. CRPC was there before the constitution came, but after constitution we have completely revised it, so it is CRPC 1973. There is a code of civil procedure also 1908. So what is the
So this is our science and tech teacher, Dr. P. Shivaprasad Rao. So talking about the teacher, overall I think he is a good teacher for science and technology. Sir actually took 19 classes, which I think is enough for mains, because for a current affair subjects 19 seems more, but it will definitely help for mains. So sir teaches with the help of videos, PDF. Sometimes class feels little sleepy. Overall a good teacher for science and tech. So I will show you a small part of sir teaching during class.
news continuously for the past 2 years, because that the site where that government of India has given permission for establishment of this Neutrino laboratory, it is what we call it is an ecologically sensitive zone. That is a tiger resource national park. No construction activity should be done in the national parks or the tiger resource. So that is the controversy going on regarding to this Neutrino laboratory. But it is going to become one of the largest Neutrino laboratory in the world. Participants. So I will stop here for today. Tomorrow I will continue. Is it okay like this notes? Is it okay, students? Okay.
This is our economic faculty, Ram Sudhir sir. So total there are 3 economics faculty at Vision IAS, which I know, like Aditya Kalia sir, Piyush Gambhir and Ram Sudhir sir. So Piyush Gambhir sir takes economics monthly current affair classes, and Ram Sudhir sir, which you are seeing in this video, took economics class for our batch. There is another teacher, Aditya Kalia sir, which we did not have any classes of that sir, but students say that the class feels little sleepy. I am talking this about Aditya Kalia sir. So coming towards Ram Sudhir sir, economic classes started after So our economic classes started after polity and modern history. So subject is interesting, so everyone answered like in modern Indian history classes and polity. Many love that. Many students know something about polity and modern history. So students who read and came to the classes started answering. And our batch had many science students. But when it comes to economic subject, so many children don't know, like they don't know what to ask. So there was less interaction from the students because they also don't know nothing much. But and talking about this teacher, sir teaches economics very well. Like takes less students from, like used to take less doubts from the students, or students don't know that much to ask doubt. So that was the case in when while Ram Sudhir sir took our economics teacher. Overall, he is a very good teacher for economics. I personally like this teacher because I am from a social background, not a science student. So for me, economics was a good subject, and sir teaches well. So a small portion of sir interacting during our class.
Feel that economics is difficult. Okay. Very good. Very good. So you feel that economics is difficult. So how many of you feel economics is difficult? Almost like 70% of the class, not 70, in fact 80% of the class, I think economics is difficult. Okay. Now I'll tell you few things here. First of all, the usage of the subject as far as UPSC is concerned. Okay, so where exactly when we learn economics properly, like how is it going to be helpful in prelims, mains, as well as interview and some aspects of essay as well. Okay, but along with that, first of all, you have to believe and trust that economics is very simple and easy. You have to be, I'll make you believe, because UPSC never asks any difficult questions in economics. We are lucky enough that UPSC till now, if you observe all the question papers, I'll talk about downloading question papers and all. UPSC never asks any difficult questions. Any difficult in the sense, suppose there are 20 questions, we find that hardly 3 questions will be difficult. Hardly 3. And that also we can guess 1 or 2 right there, if our concepts are clear. Okay,
So the next teacher that I am going to discuss is ancient and medieval. The teacher's name is Wasim. So to be honest, I don't like this teacher. Like it was, I felt it totally a time waste. जैसे बातें ज़्यादा पढ़ाई कम. It was that feeling for me. Like during the first 2 classes, there was very little information provided, but sir used to talk something else, which I feel like for our like polity, science and tech, economics, many subjects were over. It was then this teacher came, ancient and medieval, like in between the half of. So after going to the this teacher class, it was like a tough time during those times. Like we had another subject also going on. It is not because of another subject or something I feel this teacher was not good. Like if you go for, like, let it be any institution, like your school, college, everywhere, it takes time to understand a teacher. Like after 3-4 classes only, we will be really engaging with the teacher. So first I thought the first 2 classes it's okay, but after 5-6 classes also it was the same. I tried my best to understand this teacher. I'm not talking about the subject that ancient and medieval, but this teacher. Like there were many students who felt that, like in the message section, like the online student used to message in the side those bar. That's how the online student interact. They were also messaging, this teacher is not good, we need another teacher, like that. So personally, to be honest, I don't like this teacher. It was for me a complete time waste. I'm sorry to say, but I have to be honest. So that's why it's my personal review. So a short video of teacher.
Basis of whatever we already knew and whatever we have just done as part of modern Indian classes. कैसा है ये subject? How many of you think that this is boring? हाथ उठाओ, काट का मत. And has there been any change in your approach towards this subject after attending classes? क्या चेंज हुआ है? भूल गए? भूलना तो जरूरी है लाइफ में, because life would become very difficult. क्या लगता है आपको?
So as you see in this video, Sir has got a good humor, but when it comes to UPSC, it's not humor what we need. We need knowledge. Like every other teacher, there is a little humor, but it is before the starting of the class or after the end of the class. In between also, they will be cracking some humors that to improve our mood. But this teacher takes a lot of time just for humor or just for time. So if you have to make reels for YouTube video, this teacher is one of the best. But when it comes to taking class, like students who are really serious about this examination might feel this teacher is not okay. Like there is another teacher also for ancient and medieval, which everyone know. Like you have seen that teacher's video also in YouTube, and like Neeraj Rao sir. That teacher also take ancient medieval. That teacher is famous for Indian art and culture at Vision IAS. So this is our world history faculty, E. Seneha sir. If I am wrong in pronunciation, I will tell the spelling. SEENAIAH. That is sir's name. E. Seneha. So talking about this sir, sir is from southern part of India. If I am right, he is from Andhra Pradesh. Not right, he is from Andhra Pradesh. He is a senior faculty, well experienced teacher. So he took our world history classes. There is another teacher also who takes world history class, that is Himanshu Khatri sir. Like most of them know, there were SARS videos which went viral in YouTube. Himanshu Khatri. So there are two teachers which take world history at Vision IAS. So our batch got E. Senior sir. So this teacher took 14 classes for world history. So talking about the teacher, is a senior, well experienced. So that experience was seen in his teachings. Like he teaches the world history like a storytelling manner. It was very good to hear. Like in less number of classes, a lot of information. And the other teacher, Himanshu Khatri sir takes world history in a different way. I have seen one of that Himanshu Khatri sir's world history video in Telegram channel, which was, the difference is Himanshu Khatri sir first draws some flow chart, then start discussing about the topic. That's the only difference.
rediscovery of man. What am I? Likewise, man questioned the world around. What is the world around? Can you believe it? Very interesting. Can you believe it? Even in 1830, 1830, not 200 years ago, 1830 means not even 200 years ago. Even in 1830, can you believe it? 1830, we knew only 10% of Africa. What is this, sir? Yes, my dear. Even in 1830, 1830, we didn't know 90% of Africa. 200 years ago. 200 years.
So this is Himanshu Khatri sir. Sir also take world history as I told before, also post independence. So in our batch, sir takes modern history and post independence. So talking about the classes, sir took modern history in the best possible way. Before taking the topics, sir provides a mind map or a flow chart of the topic of the next few classes. So class feels energetic for the complete 3 hours. Like every other teacher take 2 hour 40 minutes, 2 hour 50 minutes, 2 hour 30 minutes classes. But this Himanshu Khatri sir takes 3 hours 10 minutes, 3 hours 5 minutes, 3 hours classes with 10 minutes break in between. So he is one of the favorite of the students at Visionaries. He is also a civil servant, like that he has cleared the civil service examination before. After serving for some years, he started teaching at Visionaries. So a small part of sir's class.
User may say that I want 100 rupees, right? So therefore that is the base price. You are a इजारदार, right? इजारदार कौन होगा? या तो आप बनेंगे. Right now you are a person of money. Who used to be person of money? Merchant. This is another person who is money lender. Another person who is banker. These people they have deep pockets. That they have a lot of money in their pockets. So therefore they participate in this tender.
So this is our IR teacher, Ayushi Agrawal. So like science and tech, IR is also a current affair subject. Like for prelims, we have to know the current affairs for IR and science and tech. The notes provided by science and tech teacher and this IR teacher is very much helpful for the mains examination. So both these teachers, as I told before, the science and tech teacher, that is Dr. Shivaprasad Rao sir, and IR teacher Ayushi Agrawal, their notes which I feel that it's enough for, not more than enough, just enough for the mains examination. Like they give a lot of notes. Like IR had 19 classes, which is more for a current affairs subject. Same way 23 to 24 classes. Like first we were told 23, but we had 24 classes for IR, which is also a lot, not lot, but more than enough for a current affairs subject. So talking about the teacher's class, it's in good, interesting, overall a very good teacher, takes doubt of students. The class feels live, not sleepy feeling, because IR is, the subject is also interesting. So that's about Ayushi Agrawal ma'am.
Yes. And you find that there is so much coverage already. Yes. So we start from a perspective that you do not know anything about international relations. It takes that much time. Fine. We'll. Any questions that you have? Yes. Any questions?
So one more thing that I would like to add about IR is there is another teacher called Ajani Kumar Singh. Anjani Kumar Singh. That for our batch, Ayushi Agrawal ma'am took the IR classes. There is another teacher, Anjani Kumar Singh. For current affairs, sir is the one who is taking the class. Like for every batch, the monthly current affair classes for IR is taken by Anjani Kumar Singh. And sir also take IR classes in few batches. So there are two teachers. There are 2-3 teachers. So in this video, this will be the last teacher I am discussing about. The teacher's name is Dr. Jasmine Walia. He takes the biology part under basic science. Like we had 7 classes for this biology classes. So talking about this teacher, the class is always engaged. Like she used to always take doubts from the students, online as well as offline students. Like after, as I told, the first teacher, that is Amil Hasan sir, he also take most of the doubts, like 99%. This madam also takes 99% of the doubts asked by the students. And another thing is, after every topic, the topic related previous year questions are discussed during the class itself.
Does cigarette affect blood? सिगरेट कहाँ से आ गई? जिसको सिगरेट पीनी होती है उसके आ ही जाते हैं दिमाग में सिगरेट पीने से। 2 कंपोनेंट्स हैं, एक तो खराब होता है, लंग्स के सेल्स खराब होते हैं, they become weaker, they become strawberry. So biotin.
So in this video, we have talked about 8 teachers. There are other teachers like economics, not economics, ecology and environment, answer writing, geography, art and culture, then governance, disaster management, and there are other teachers for current affairs also like Anjani Kumar sir, Shivi ma'am, Abhishek Kumar sir, Jitin Gupta sir, and 2 teachers for current affairs. These all things I will share in the second part of this video. Video right here, you like, video, subscribe, share and press the bell icon.